I'll be reacting to Shenmue, the animation episode 8. So I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. I'll give him a like because from the looks of it, I'm year number 2 because there's already one like. And I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh, yeah. Crunchyroll's Adult Swim. I just wonder if we're going to see more Adult Swim productions on Crunchyroll now. Now that's okay. Not really curious to what type of history the school has with that man. Unless they have no history and he's just there to threaten the lady. Aw, this girl is a sweetie. At least of what they've shown off so far. Okay, Fami is actually a pretty cute name. Hopefully it's something with positive news. Alright, I'm assuming it's a job. Oh. You know, she's got a point there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking because he's gonna have to find a way of actually paying since I mean it ain't fair that he's gonna have a living space if he does nothing to her. Oh, oh! I mean, thankfully Ryo's a strong boy. I mean, I should say a strong man. Ah, you can tell the anger there because you can tell Ryo wishes that he just instantly find information a lot more quickly regarding his father, but he's just gonna have to bear with it and grit his teeth, unfortunately. Because in life, things don't come easy to you. Sometimes you just gotta bear with the bullshit, so to speak. And saying that, though, actually, really, I don't blame the lady for putting our boy to work because it's like, yeah, she gave him a place to stay, so he might as well do something to be productive in the meantime, so that Rio isn't just a freeloader. Well, at least in that instance, anyway. Oh man, I wonder if the season's gonna end with these two duking it out because I know there's like a Shenmue 2 and 3. So, oh man, just hope that when they do fight, Rio has better luck in his next confrontation against the fucker. I can only hope. And saying that, man, I really love these old school vibes of the opening. Kind of reminds me like some of the old school films that had openings where, especially if it was like a kung fu or action film, when you had actors just do some cool punches and stuff like that, is nice. I'm surprised she, of all people, is actually showing some concern for Rio there. Okay. I like that bit of character development. I mean, hey, a week's not that long, all things considered. Honestly, when it comes to Zhuing, she actually doesn't. Yeah, she actually doesn't seem like a bad lady. Aside from giving him a place to live, she also lets our. I want to say let, but Sheeman defeated Rio pretty smoothly when she could have roughed him up a bit more strongly when he underestimated her capabilities. Okay, that explains a lot. Damn! He did actually. That's what I would put. For all we know, she could be teaching her boy how to actually be a bit more patient because that's something our boy could potentially use. Just a little bit more patience, all things considered. Why do I get the feeling to be like, oh, and that's why they have the saying haste makes waste here. Oh. Oh man, I love the toughness in this old lady. And that I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being late now. And that's all on Rio here. And he has no one to blame but himself. And I like Rio. But honestly, he should have been more careful. But I understand why he wasn't careful because when you're in his position, you're going to be filled with a lot of urgency. You're going to be impatient. You're not going to think things through completely rationally in every single situation. Oh. But to other people, there's a lot of sentimental value. Oh. Yep, had a feeling. I wasn't necessarily on the money, but somewhat close. Oh, man, this is a fucking sweetheart. I wonder why this kid even tried it. Yeah, he should have honestly tried that maybe at nighttime. He would have probably had more luck. I don't know why she's got the interest in our boy Real though. I like the way she's really smiling now. I'm assuming he's gonna want something in return because he wants. Mm-hmm. She looks like she's about ready to slap Wong for the thoughts of him even thinking that she would pay. At least for him having the thoughts, feels like she was about to slap him. Oh. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. Even though she ain't, I don't even think she's a hard ass, but even though she tries to make herself seem like a hard ass, she ain't a hard ass at all. She's actually a gentle soul. Okay, I like those bits. Gives her a bit more characterization. And I like this. The boy's growing a little bit more street smarts here. Hmm. Okay, at the very least, because he needs a little bit more variety. I'm assuming that information is going to have to cost him some money, though. Oh! Sir, I always like seeing the badass ladies in Shenmue. And badass dudes too. It's just that it's more rare in this series to see a badass lady than a badass dude. Oh. Oh man, it's looking adorable. And I'm assuming she's gonna force the issue. Yeah. Damn, our boy's got the moves. Ah. And I kind of like how him finding out more about the wood is a meticulous process. It ain't something that he's going to be able to find instantly. Because the moment, whenever he does figure it out, it's going to feel much more rewarding. Because in so many animes, you have characters getting strength without. Oh! I'm assuming she's going to say no, though. Yeah. I mean, that was my gut feeling. These two men are pretty fucked up and trying to pick a fight with these kids, though. Damn, this boy's a fucking badass. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty fucked up, especially with these two men seemingly picking on the boy. Oh boy, these two fuckers don't know what type of shit they're getting themselves into. They're gonna try and epically fail to do it, to even lay a finger on her. That's gonna be my guess on what's gonna happen and what's gonna go down. You know, you can tell the fear in their eyes. They fucking know she is no one to fuck with. Yo, that was awesome. Yo, now this series has done a really good job of building, showing off her strength. When she had a little sparring session against Rio, and then that bit where she protected the kids. I'm guessing that she might have used her martial arts for vengeance in the past and she regretted it. I don't know. I mean, that's my guess. Or maybe she saw someone else utilize their martial arts for less than optimal and ethical means and they went down a wrong path. Ah. It's kind of sad, though. I'm assuming again about the land shark, they're going to get involved with a large group of people, and it's just to avoid them. More like taking away people from their homes. Or at least that's what redevelopment is usually code for in these type of anime. Yeah, but the poorer folk are kicked out though, since they're priced out of living in those new homes. Unfortunately. Damn. I like this. It shows you like the rough conditions they gotta live in. Shows you why everyone, at the very least in this part of Hong Kong, is hardcore, extremely smart, because you have to be to survive in a place like that. And this is what I love about this series. It makes Hong Kong feel like a character of its own, too. Yeah. Oh man, I love Big May's swagger here. If I was Yu Yang, I'd be thinking that's way more than just nothing. I don't think he thinks badly of her though. I know it's got Joy worried. Oh, that's cute. Hope nothing bad happens to that father and daughter there. Bullshit. She's definitely got. Yeah, she's definitely got more interest in Rio than the typical person. Hmm. Hey, could be what Rio's looking for, actually. Yo, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, our boy just sets it on a singular goal. And it makes sense. Sometimes people that are similar might not be able to stand each other. So that actually is realistic. I mean, hey, it's still better to try, though, than to give up. That's a damn good question. He was practicing it before he pursued vengeance. It has a lot to do with it. Because when it comes to martial arts, it ain't as simple as just practicing it just because. It can be done for self-defense, to finding more about yourself. There's a variety of reasons why someone would learn martial arts. And as much as like Ryo's character, yeah, Ryo is lacking in certain traits like patience, actually. I'm assuming that's not going to be whatever that master is. It ain't going to be necessarily what our boy's looking for. That's going to be my guess. Wow. Oh. And honestly, that's going way too far trying to hurt an old lady like that. Huh. Okay. I actually like this growth for Ryo here. We're seeing him become a little bit more mature. And it's always nice seeing him help out other people. Oh man, I think it's more like they're just barking up the wrong trees. I'm sure if they went to like 100 neighborhoods, they'd eventually find one that doesn't happen to have a kung fu master. I'm just saying, or at least a epic tier martial artist. Oh. Huh. Oh, that's fucking sweet. And I finally like it. And doing something that he normally wouldn't do. He figured out one of the Wude. Which it makes sense, actually. You know, it does make sense that she was Yang here. He really does. I mean, he's lost against older folk in the past. He's lost against women. I'd say when it comes to Ryo at this point, always expect the worst. Even if he encounters a woman or an old lady, even expect for an epic fight just to play it safe. I'm assuming he's still going to have to learn more. Okay, at least she's coming out with it. Hey, at least now we know why she has a hardline stance and wanting to train Ryo then. It ain't because she has anything against the man. It's because of his intentions. And also the way he finally getting Feng Mei's respect, it's actually pretty reasonable and it feels earned. Wu Lin Xiu. Oh boy! Please don't. Oh, it's gonna be a cliffhanger, isn't it? It's good. Fuck! No! I wanted to see. Oh! This episode was damn good. Okay, I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. I fucking loved it because we made plot progression. Our boy finally found out one of the extra Wude. We have the reasonings as to why. Help pronounce the name out. Zhuing doesn't want to train Ryo because he's filled with vengeance in his eyes, which, you know what, it makes sense considering the wound he's got on his cheek and the serious, like the super ultra serious look he's got on his face. Yeah, our boy makes it pretty fucking obvious that the only thing in on his mind is absolute cold-blooded revenge, which, yeah, I can see why someone like her would have an issue with that. So this is actually nice. It makes her a better character than she already was to begin with. So it really makes Zhuang a better character. And I love those heartful moments where I see Ryo help out other people or Zhuang help out other people. Because even though, yes, the city of Hong Kong is hardcore as shit, there's those little shining rays of hope where you have people like Ryo or Zhuang helping the common folk out. And from a character standpoint, it was phenomenal. At least here we know that, at least in this episode, Ryo learns that he has to do the right thing without hesitation. I love how that's one of the lessons he learns. We see Zhuang, she doesn't really have anything against Ryo personally. She says she doesn't want to help someone get revenge, which that's perfectly understandable. And with Feng Mei, we see that she's a bit of a hardhead, just like our boy, but she means well. Considering the fact that when our boy fell, she wanted to support him by taking the books on top. Or when she had that conversation with our boy Ryo at the end of the episode and all that kind of jazz. So it made her a bit more lovable. You see character development for Joy because first episode introduced her as a little bit of selfish, but now we're seeing that she's doing things of her own free will without expecting any payment back to help out Ryo. And I love those bits with Zhuang when she helps out those kids. That was actually really, really damn nice. And her being dead set against our boy having a stance of revenge makes sense, just considering the fact that when you look at it, yeah, it makes sense that she wouldn't like revenge because she didn't want those kids to go down the path of revenge either. So that's something I really, really liked about this episode. overall. Then, besides from that, something that I also really enjoyed about the episode in particular is the animation quality. It was good. I said the only wrinkles were like when you have people walking in the background, they use some noticeably slightly awkward looking CGI, but it wasn't offensively bad though. And that's about it, because overall, visually, the episode still did a mostly good job. I thought the artwork for the episode looked pretty damn nice. Voice acting was great. And that's why I'll give the episode an 8.5 out of 10. And this is definitely one of my favorite animes of the season, by far, 8 episodes in. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'll really be here your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later to come back for more, y'all. And thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye-bye.